We are eating breakfast, eggs, olives and bread, cheese. And here, on the Spectre, a global Shumut flotilla boat. And out here, we are seeing a Turkish, way out. You probably cannot see it. There's a Turkish warship out there. We are waiting now for other boats to repair their technical problems. I see two ships out there, Meshit. I see two. Oh, maybe just the Turkish one now. Yeah, Turkish. One Turkish boat. Two Turkish naval vessels. Yeah. So there are two Turkish naval vessels out there. And my friend Meshit says that they are carrying humanitarian aid. So the question is, will these Turkish naval vessels go all the way to Gaza with us to unload their humanitarian aid, or are they going to give it to us? They're going to give the humanitarian aid to us and then leave. It's hard to say, but as I had said in other statements, that the International Criminal Court provisional decision, you know, the one that's attached to the case by South Africa before the International Court of Justice for genocide against Israel, made a provisional decision, said Israel cannot impede, cannot stop the flow of humanitarian aid to Gaza, which makes any interception in international waters illegal of our boat, because we are carrying humanitarian aid, and also stopping us from going into Gaza is also a violation of the International Court of Justice provisional decision, and the blockade, which does stop the flow of humanitarian aid into Gaza, is also illegal then under the International Court of Justice decision. So we are suspended in international waters waiting for other boats to repair, and then we'll get on our way, accompanied now by two Turkish naval vessels, and hopefully other vessels will join to comply with their obligation under international law, since Israel is in direct violation of the International Court of Justice decision. I believe it's the responsibility of especially Mediterranean governments to send naval forces to protect us so that the humanitarian aid will get into Gaza. Because normally, Israeli forces will intercept the boat, as they did in the Hondola, which I was on over a month ago, and the Madeleine a couple, 3 months before that. The boats were intercepted, and there was no guarantee that any of the humanitarian aid would get into Gaza. And we think it didn't, because Israel is engaged in full-blown genocide. It doesn't have an interest in feeding and giving water and medication to the Gazan Palestinians, because it's engaged in a genocide, and it's exterminating. It's engaged in an extermination of the Gazan Palestinians. So that is why we are so adamant on bringing the humanitarian aid ourselves inside Gaza, in accordance with the International Court of Justice decision, and in accordance with all humanitarian principles to help suffering people overcome this horrible, horrible genocide.